tomorrow. They're not in town, so I am doing a walk through. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. Right after the spiffy opening. So you're looking at the house for the very first time.
It is exceeding expectation at the moment.
Wonderful. I'm Realtor Victor Naraki with one of my buyers, Darlene, and she just bought a house near Disney World, and now she can go on the Jungle Cruise anytime she wants, 100 times a year. Same jokes, but 100 times a year. Part of the historic Winter Garden, and right after this spiffy opening, thanks. Hey, how are you, everyone? How are you? I hope we got a good signal today. I was a little nervous when I got here. I'm investigating something new soon, but to get a better signal. Anyway, I just hope everything's going okay with everybody. Thank you all for joining this community. We are in Clermont. Hey, Ray, how are you? And we're in Clermont, and we're going to be looking at some homes. Now, just things I want to point out is, get into the shade here. We're about, I would say, 25 minutes to Disney, yet there will be a connection road that will make it a little bit swifter, maybe 15, 20 minutes. But this is what the community looks like. It's a smaller community, but it also has some great features. Community center with a clubhouse, fitness center, pool. The HOA fees and CDD come out to about $200 a month. But, you know, you get those great features. So now we're going to be looking at this model. Now, the good thing about this builder is they have some real basic options. So, I mean, to me, that means that, you could always upgrade. But the thing is, if you're happy with Formica and all that, save the money. So we step into this model. This model is called Model 1511. The reason it's called Model 1511, oh, I like the layout. The reason it's called Model 1511 is because that's the square footage. But this is very interesting. It's different than what I thought it was going to be. So here you have your kitchen, your dining area, which is ample, and a living space. Thank you all for your comments today. I appreciate it. So we're going to hit these, I think there's 5 models that we're going to look at. And I will tell you everybody was saying about the hurricane and everything. It was a little severe. But let me tell you, it was inland. You just watch it dissipate. It goes from, it was hit at a level 4. It got to my house at a level 1, and it went right through my area. So that's what's great about not being on the coast. Some great energy savings comparisons. I think the proof is in the pudding when you actually use it, but they do. So, here's the thing. Yes, it has Formica. Okay. But yes, the price you pay for the home is going to be lower. And if you want to upgrade later on, you can. This is a good size room. Of course, I forgot I had it yesterday with me, so I forgot it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a water bottle and my measuring thing to the clipboard, so I don't forget them, because I would like. But I'm pretty good at measuring things. This is 9.5 by 9.5. Here's your laundry room, which you come in from the garage, 2-car garage. This is a good size room. This is at least 10 by 11. Okay, I see the signal's not so good. Sorry about that. I'm hoping that there's gonna be a new thing coming out. I can't really do too much about the signal. Clermont. The signal gets bad, I have to remain still. And good size owner's closet. Let's go look at the owner's bath. Ooh, I'm not crazy about that. It's got a owner's bath has a tub. That's to me, that's weird. Okay, let's go outside. Go to the next house. We'll get a better signal out there. A lot of the times I get a bad signal because of the radiant barrier in the roof. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Excuse me. So now something like that, I don't usually see prices in the, something like that was 1511. Right, 1511. Let's see where that is in here. Okay, 1511, that is in the 370s. So it's a 3-bedroom home, and it's in the 370s. You don't really see that too often around here. Hey, Lorraine. Okay, so we're gonna look at this model. This is called model 2385. That's 2,385 square feet. And obviously, this is done a little bit higher end, so you'd pay for those options. So let's go look at this. 2385. Okay, it's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. There's a loft, a den. Okay, and you could also get it to have an optional 4th bedroom. Yeah, it's not that bad. I like this layout too. I like the layouts. I'm going to stand by the door because I'll usually get better reception. So this is an interesting layout. So you've got a kitchen here. You've got eat counter space to eat at. You've got your dining area here, living space, and then oh, this is good. This is a nice big covered lanai. So the 2385. These are in the the 430s to start. So you could order it with like granite and things like that. And that, of course, would increase the price. But I like the fact that it includes the covered lanai. That is a nice touch to have. The lot premiums here are from 0 to 18,000. So I don't know if you followed my other live streams. That's, sure, you don't have a pond view and things like that, but you're also not paying $180,000 for it. I like that sink. Wish I had gotten a sink like that. Nice. Wasn't an option with me when I bought. Okay, let's go over here. So it does have this is set up as the 4th bedroom. Okay, with the optional bath. Terrific for a senior, or you can use it as an office. Always go, if you have the option of going with an extra bedroom and a full bath, go for it. Just because I usually tell my customers to go for it. It's their money. But since we're not, think about resale value. A 4-bedroom would be certainly better than a 3. So I hope the channel's doing well. I'm going to run to the next. Okay, so loft space, very nice. And we're talking about, being in the 430s, 440s to start. Another thing that someone told me, and I would, is that when you say you buy a house and you buy it with, bare minimums inside, low price, and you do the upgrades later on, well, you're being taxed on, before the upgrades. So you put $100,000 in it. A lot of people will go and say, oh, I'm going to put in the pool and do all this at closing. Well, that adds to the price that you paid, which is the price that, so you're being taxed on that. But sometimes it's better to do it later on. It's a huge bedroom. I wish I had my measure with me. Next time I will. I'm gonna always bring the same clipboard. So there are a lot of basics in this house. Like it has, most of my houses that I show don't have, basic options at a lower price. This does. But it is, it's great not to see, 500 and 600 price tags. Nice big owner's closet. Let's go check out the kids' rooms, and then we'll be on to the next model. Now, recently I heard someone who had followed my streams, and I hate to say this, remember that when you buy a new construction home, the commission that they give to me is worked into the price, whether you buy using a realtor or not. You will not be saving any money that way, but I can, talk to you about the things that will save you money in the long run. And I can give you the right questions to ask. But it kind of, to be honest, hurts my feelings when I hear somebody, says, "Oh, I love that community you showed. We went and bought in there." Oh, God. So I appreciate it when people who watch my streams also, like some of the people watching today, call me and buy. This is nice. I, if you watch my live streams, I love character. I don't like every room being square, but I love a little character in a room, a little bump out. I love walk-in closets. How nice. This is interesting. I love this wall thing. Usually you see in, girls' rooms, this would be, I would assume, but with, all pink. I don't know. This is nice. The blues. Blues are beautiful. And full bath. Just showed you. Okay. So we're going to go on. Now, where are we? Let's go over that. When I go outside, I'm going to go and sit. I'm going to go, maybe I'll go on the lanai and talk to you about where we are. And let me tell you, the market has completely changed in the last 3 months. Okay. You can now, and listen, you could always ask for a better price. You could always ask. So let's go outside. Oh my God, this is nice out here. I was just talking to a customer today, and she said she wants quiet. Coming from New York, they want quiet. I don't blame you. So yeah, so here I am. This is a huge lanai. And when I think of the difference in price, I mean, this is it's $70,000 difference, but I think you get a lot more for it. Yeah, for Florida, it's a nice big backyard. Well, for new Florida, for new homes, it's a big backyard. Your older homes are built on larger lots, but unfortunately, they're older homes, and they're going to have they could have issues and things like that. So, yeah. So anyway, so where are we? That's what I came out here to talk to you about. If you know Clermont, if you see Clermont on the map, the 27 stretches right through Clermont. Okay. So the 27 stretches from the south side of Clermont all the way to the north side. And I think it's like over 20 miles. So it's a big area. And that also connects to the 4. And you could also drive north and you can get to the Florida Turnpike. But it's sort of a little, it's not easy to get around from there because, you know, in this central Florida, we have a lot of lakes and we have a lot of ponds and you have to drive around them. So, but in this case, there's nothing to connect major to connect Winter Garden or Disney to Clermont, but there will be. There are 3 major roads planned. One that's both are slightly north of here. There's going to be a connection road. It's just right up the road, about a half a mile, and that would cut you right through to Disney without a toll. Then about 4 miles north of there, there's a toll road. Anybody who lived here would not take the toll road. That's going to connect you to from Clermont straight into the middle of Winter Garden, near Independence, near Hamlin Town Center. So that's just north of here. But the road that you would take if you were coming here, I would say you would take the Sawgrass Parkway. Okay. Well, Sawgrass Road to Serenoa Boulevard, to Fleming's, to Western Way. Sounds like a lot, but it's not. And that brings you right into Disney. Okay, so let's go and look at some of the other models that they have here. Do you have any questions for me about anything real estate related? Walk outside the house. Take a look at the community. You know, it looks like any other community, but it's much more cost effective here. Still, it's got Energy Star ratings. So they say your energy bills are going to be less. And we're going to go check out those 3 models over there. Very quiet today. Very quiet. And to get to here, you take a little private road, passes by a pond. It's very nice. Very nice. Grocery store right outside the gate, no more than a mile away. There's a grocery store, the Eagle Ridge area. You've got a Lowe's and Home Depot down the street. I'm sorry, Lowe's and Walmart. Sorry. Oh, wait, here we go. That is a very good point. I like to say 2009 and newer. That's why it helps to go with a newer home. Most of the homes I sell are newer than 2000.
So your taxes are about 1.3%. No, that's pretty phenomenal, right?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what you're paying down.
So this gentleman is talking to me, he reminded me that your taxes here are a little bit lower because Winter Garden, compared to Winter Garden, I think is 1.6 or 1.7. For your taxes here, it's 1.3. You do have a CDD fee here, all inclusive, $200. I always say that, if you're not going to use the facilities, don't go for a community that has facilities. Go for, something that has basic options. Now we're going to walk in here So this community has a community pool, a fitness center, and all that. Well, if you're going to use the fitness center, that's fantastic. If you're not a great deal. Now, this is Plan 1707. Of course, that means it's 1,700 square feet. And let's take a quick look through here. This is a nice room, 12 by 10, I'd say. Shared bath, shown with granite. I've never seen a sewing room kept so nice. Thank you, Alyssa and Neil. So this is a 1707 4-bedroom, 2 baths, 2-car garage. So really nice if you have company and need an extra room. Realistic lot premiums, as I mentioned. Nice layout. I don't like the fact that the lanai is not covered. I always mention that. You know, I go out on my lanai during the middle of the day. It's all nice and shaded. It's screened in. I screened it in later. So, you know, it's a nice thing to have. It's not an option here. Well, thank you, Alyssa and Neil. I appreciate that. I will tell you that, speaking of that, when I first came here and bought my first house here, the initial agent that I worked with did nothing but tell lies. And they were lies that I could have proven. Unfortunately, she didn't put them in writing. If she did, I could have taken away her license. I wouldn't do that to somebody, but it's pretty awful.
So this is what?
1707.
Nice layout.
Why, thank you.
Oh, yeah. 4 bedrooms? Right.
That living closet.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the layouts, as a matter of fact. I really am. I like the last one.
I
I'm going to move on to the 4th home. We're going to see 2 more homes. So for those of us who, I mentioned this earlier, I'm just thinking about this. There's people, they said they're from Miami. A lot of people are coming from the center, from the outskirts, from what do you call living on the coast? Sorry, because the threat of hurricanes is just too much. Here, it's a bad storm. So yesterday I was live from, I could say my backyard. I'm not going to tell where I live anymore. But I was live watching the fireworks. And You probably could not see the fireworks from here, to be honest with you. You might hear them a little if it's a very clear night. Oh, this has got some character to it. You know how I like character. But nice big hallway as you enter. Okay, these rooms are decent size. That's probably 11 by 10. Yeah, it was. It was such a clear night. I want to get a really good digital camera. I was reading up on how to photograph fireworks, but I want to get a really good digital camera just to photograph those, especially with the reflection that I get on the water. And then here's another. I didn't get the model number. Did I? Oh, plan 1989. 1989. These are in the 420s to start. Remember, they've got 0 to 18,000 lot premiums. So you can get a very basic house and then upgrade it later on. You know, some of my customers do their own tile work and things like that. So this is shown without a door. Obviously, you could upgrade and put a door in, make it a room. So I love room. I love it. I love, you know, because it's got this slanted wall right here. I don't know if you could see, but from there, it's at an angle. It's like a, I guess you'd say a 90 degree, no, not 90, 45-degree angle. And then this is at an angle. So you have the dining area right here. You can eat. Right. The only thing that bothers me about my house is I can't eat in the kitchen and watch TV. That kind of bothers me. So, but you can't do it here either. You could sit right here and watch the TV over here, which is nice. But obviously. And this starts in the 420s right there. If you follow so you're like 25 minutes to Disney, 20 to 25. It'll be 15 to 20 when the roads get in. Okay, you've got great shopping nearby. You've got lower taxes, probably by about, let's say, 20% lower. Okay, which could equate to a whole $1,000 a year. Center and a large pool. Okay, and we're going to go, and then we're going to hit the biggest house. Yeah, you're going to hit the next house. And then this is the owner's suite right off the bedroom. Yeah, well, that is the road that's going to connect you to Flamingo Crossing. Okay. So you're still going to be 15 to 20 minutes away from Disney, even with the new road. I mean, because you have to go up the street, then go all the way down Sawgrass till it turns to Serenoa, till it turns to Fleming, till it turns to Winter Garden. It sounds like a long way. I think it's like 10 miles probably altogether, but then you're right at Disney. It's a straight line to Disney from here. But I don't want to kid you and say, oh, it's really, really close to Disney. No, it's still 20 minutes away, but it's not right now. It's 25 minutes away. So I'm going after this to Flamingo Crossing. Yeah, I didn't put up a map today. I'm sorry I didn't.
1707 and in 1989 as well as the 2168. And we are showing you one of the laminate options here, and so you can see.
So look at this.
So these are 4-3. Correct. Except here, instead of the fourth bedroom, they've shown this as that den. Which is the one that I like.
Yeah, I like that den option. No door. Okay, and this is going to be the last house. Before we do that, I'm going to play my commercial.
Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media!
You got a link?
Buying or selling a home, visit celebratingflorida.com or follow me on social media. I'm hopefully doing another commercial this month. I have to ask someone if I can videotape in their new construction home. So this is Plan 2566. That is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. As an option for a 5th bedroom with a 3rd bath and a den. Hello, it's Realtor Victor Naraki, and I want to take this moment to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's the only way this channel gets Disney magic. Grows. Okay, we're back. Anyway, so thank you. Remember, please like and share. Whenever you're on a live stream and you hear someone saying that they're moving to Disney area or they're asking questions, message them and share my info. Okay, this has got nice and open when you come in. Squeaky door. Full bath downstairs. Full baths are great downstairs. I mean, I don't like when it's a half bath, but there should be a full bath downstairs. Here is a downstairs bedroom. Average closet. covered lanai. I'm always glad to see that. So 2566. These start in the 460s. Okay, 460s. Large covered lanai. Certainly like to see that. Let's see. Now, this is what I was saying, you know, with the lot premiums. Okay. All these homes, you know, no more than 18,000 lot premium. That's pretty good when you have nothing in your backyard, no other neighbors. These do, so these would probably be 0, but these could be, you know, from 6 to 18. That's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I'm doing another commercial. It was inspired by a friend of mine, but I have to figure it all out. I hope to get it done by the 1st of November and be running it around Christmas. Yeah, we don't see those type of lot premiums in Winter Garden, Windermere. You don't see that. And you're not far from that area. So we're going to go upstairs, and this is going to be the last house we're going to see today. I wasn't going to do a live stream today, but I realized I'm not going to do one on the 23rd, so I figured, I better do it today because I don't want to be missed too. I'd say 14 feet square for and right now talking about lot premiums, what I find is in new construction right now, that's where they are. We'll save this to last. That's where they're willing to deal on the lot premium because they don't want to actually cut the price of the home. They want to say, oh, we're cutting the price on the options. We'll cut the price on the lot premium. We'll give you cash back at closing for closing costs. You know, markets become a little bit more competitive now. Good sized rooms. Laundry room. Shared bath. And now here is the master. This is large. Oh my God. This is like 19 feet by 16, 17. Good point. Good point. There's actually inventory homes available right now, which is, you know, So ready to move in homes or ready in a couple of months. Okay. Oh, we lost 5 viewers. That kind of saddens me. Okay. But we're going to go downstairs and we'll talk for a little bit and see if you have any questions or anything. And then we'll be signing off. Try so hard not to get people on camera. This looks like I like this. Oh, it's a big lizard. Look at him. Oh, he's a big like alligator. I really wonder what they did during the hurricane storm. That was kind of crazy. The one good thing, additionally, about getting a 2-story home is while you do get more square footage, you also get more backyard space, which is nice. I agree. That's true. They don't want to hold on to the listings, but they also don't want to cut the price of the physical home, but they will cut the price of all the surrounding things, which is nice. So, thank you, Leslie, especially Leslie. Thank you. So, does anybody have any questions or anything else want to talk about? This is actually my first time in this community. I've passed it a lot, and I like it better than the other cost-effective communities. So, anyone have any questions or anything? Isn't that a beautiful view? Yeah. So the Hurricane Ian was quite interesting. I haven't been in a hurricane for 4 or 5 years at least. How far is Fort Lord? 3 hours, I think, driving. Thank you. This is Sanctuary, and it is in Clermont, and it's by KB Homes. I don't go to KB's too often because there's not that many around, but they are a more cost-effective builder because their options are less expensive. So they use the less expensive countertops, things like that. If those things don't impress you, why pay for them? So I think you'll be more impressed with the schools here than in neighboring communities. Slightly more. And you got a lot of shopping. And when you've got better connection to Winter Garden and Disney World, I think that could be something that was desirable to other people. I don't like to say it's going to increase the value, but think about it. It's not going to decrease it. So, any other questions before we conclude today? Yeah, So in the next weeks, let's see. So I'm going to be missing a couple around the holidays, definitely. I'm going to do another one in Horizon West. If I'm going to check them out this week to see if they've set up their decorated models. Let's see, where else can I be? Might go to Davenport next Sunday. Lots of stuff going on, but well, generally, it depends on what type of loan you get. If you get an FHA loan, you could do as low as 3.5%. If you get if you're working with a new construction builder, they may be able to get you 10% to 20%. No more than 20% is necessary on anything. But you can get an FHA loan. The thing is, I don't like to give too many, if you're getting a lender, I don't like to give too much advice on how much you need to put down because they need to see your finances. So it's much better to talk to a lender first. I have 3 that I recommend. And I'm certain, I've seen, it always surprises me what the results are because I don't like to look at people's finances and I really shouldn't. I just like them to go, but 3.5% for an FHA loan, 10 to 20% for other things. But I would, for conventional loans, if you're military, that of course could be 0 down. But here's the thing with 0 down, you're still going to have to pay the price of the house anyway. Nobody's giving you, that money. So, sure, it might be better, but to put some more down. But, so anyway, so that's something to consider. I just had a customer that, say that, well, their lender is going to get, first of all, this was against our policies and they probably would lose their license. And I told them that you don't want to work with someone who's threatening their own license. But what they did is they said, well, we're going to give you cash back after closing. We're going to give you cash back if you use our realtor. Okay. If I had the name of that person, I could report them and take their license away. Not a good thing. These people are doing these things that are underhanded. But bottom line is you think you're saving money. You think you're saving money. I agree. That was a good lender, and I'm going to talk to you about that one. You think you're saving money, but if they put the rate at 0.8% higher than you would have gotten without the kickback, they've gotten that money back 10 times fold. So you think you're saving some money, and you're not. You're not. Because they're going to give you $3,000 back if they use your realtor, the realtor who doesn't know anything about the area. Great. Why is the realtor willing to work for nothing? Because they're not worth anything. Now, I have seen really good experiences working with the lender of the builder, except for one builder, which I won't say because I don't want to. I'll warn people to check if I work with that person again, that company again. But you gotta do your own little research. A lot of the things you see online are not the reality. So do a little phone calling to a couple of lenders. Don't have to have them pull your credit. Just ask around. You know, what kind of rates are you getting? Stuff like that. So does anybody have any other questions for me? Sort of said a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have said. Ooh, look at this. Could you imagine if you got this lot? Look at this. See, I would love that. You know why? Because you're right at the entrance of the community. You pull out of your house, boom, you zip right out. You know, Clermont used to be all like farmland and stuff like that here. So, yeah. So anyway, I shouldn't talk about the things that happened, but really shouldn't. But anyway, what are you going to do? Okay, so anybody have any more questions before I sign off today? So since we're in Clermont, whenever I'm in Clermont, I always run over to Lowe's. I'm going to run to Lowe's after this. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching today. Please, if you see someone, hear someone moving to the area, Central Florida, specifically to be near Disney, because that's what I specialize in, please give them my contact information. I would really appreciate that. DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com. All my links. So if they want to follow me on social media, anything like that, there you find me. So it's really a beautiful day. My gosh, you wouldn't know that we had such a... Oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Homes near... I was going to be giving out plates, but I don't like the ones that are the Florida ones. So I'm not doing that, but I am making magnets. Not like this, but a car magnet. So eventually I'll have some car magnets. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And remember to like and share. Making the dream of a Disney lifestyle a reality. I'm Victor Naraki. Contact me on Facebook at Naraki Realtor or my website, celebratingflorida.com. Thanks for watching Disney at Your Doorstep.